predicted just how her dreams would be realized. Watch this. As a child, Mandy Tidwell had three ambitions: to serve her country, to build a family, and to live on a farm.
I just saw myself in the military. I saw myself helping others. And then one day I started getting really nauseous. And sure enough, I was pregnant. So the Army had to wait. My son was born at 7 months. He was severely preemie, really, really ill. Aaron was 2.5 when I went into the Army.
Just 5 weeks into basic training, Mandy suffered a crippling injury and was sent home. Mandy needed a new start after 2 failed marriages, 7 miscarriages, a stillborn baby, and the death of her 4-day-old daughter, Hannah. But a childhood memory sustained her.
I was probably about 3 years old. I remember climbing in my godfather's lap and godmother's lap and telling them what kind of farm we were going to have and that we were going to have pigs.
When Mandy found happiness with her third husband, David, her family plans took a different direction.
He leaned over and he goes, "I was wondering, would you like to have kids?" I said, "Instead, I always wanted a pig. Could I have a pig? That's what I really want, and we can raise the pig together."
Mandy and David started a nonprofit sanctuary outside of Atlanta, Hooves Marching for Mercy. Today, it is home to 29 pigs, most of them rescues. They're also service animals for veterans with PTSD.
All of my pigs are my children. I always joke and laughingly say that God promised me a bunch of kids. He just never said what species.
Please welcome Mandy Tidwell and Willie, just one of her 29 pigs. Oh, Willie's not sure.
Come on.
How cute is he?
Come on, Minnie.
Willie's dad is coming over to get him, and Mandy's gonna come out. I understand how you feel, Willie. I have the same feeling every day of my life. All right, Mandy, come on out. We'll enjoy Willie from over here. He is adorable. Hi. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for being here. Sorry for the accommodations. But you're used to it.
I am
Right,
very
you're
used
used to
to.
it.
Sorry he wouldn't come out.
Aw.
Just a little bit scared.
He's got some stage fright, but this is one of the interesting things I read about you is that in raising these pigs, you've realized they have emotions. They are, and they're somewhat emotional.
Very emotional. They're very empathetic animals, so they feel everything that you feel and sense everything that you sense. And so sometimes they seem to be like mind readers, but what they're sensing are pheromone changes. So they're very empathetic animals.
Is it true that the pigs they cry real
They
tears?
cry real tears. Yes, that was the most amazing thing that grabbed my heart from day one. It also was the most fearful thing. It was like, wow, this animal has emotions just like I do.
Mm-hmm. And we need to keep that in mind because some people treat these pigs inhumanely.
Very much so.
And they wind up with you, a lot of
Yes.
these pigs, and they
Yes.
come in, you say, with PTSD of their own.
Oftentimes they come in with PTSD when they've had traumatic backgrounds, or like Willie was attacked by a dog, so he is petrified of dogs now. So they trigger and have reactions like we do. Those that have PTSD, I do have PTSD. We trigger to things that spook us, and he does as well.
Over time, you've managed to bring some of these pigs out of it. They have become like children to you.
Yes.
You yourself served in the military for a brief stint, honorably discharged after a medical incident. How did you come up with the idea to put the pigs together with the veterans?
Oh, we had already started rescuing pigs and had been in it probably for 2 years. And one Memorial Day weekend, we were hiking and walking, and I just knew that there was a piece missing from what I wanted to do. And if I was going to dream, I wanted to dream big. And so veterans have always been very important to me. Homeless veterans especially have been important to me. And it just seemed like a natural pairing of these two that might be hurt and wounded that could help each other heal.
And so you've been trying to fundraise. You have, 30 acres now?
We have 5.5 acres that we're one side of our sanctuary's on, and then 6 on the other side, and we're currently trying to buy both pieces of property so that we could start building and housing homeless veterans.
With the pigs. Isn't
Yes.
that great? So that they take care of each other.
And they help each other heal.
But can I ask you, does Willie go, in the house?
He goes and sleeps right in the house. He loves the house. He would prefer to be in.
But now, when Willie needs to relieve himself, what do you do about that?
He goes outside. Once they learn to go outside, they don't like to go inside.
He's house trained.
Very much so. They are the easiest animal to house train.
And is it true that they bond with the other pigs almost in like a best friend or husband-wife kind of way?
Yes, very much so. All of them bond with one another. They first have to have a little fight to decide who's going to be in charge. But once that's established, they may fight and bicker throughout the day, but they will always go to bed with each other, snuggled up, tucked in. They never hold it.
Wow. Listen, before you buy a pig, a lot of people buy these for pets. You need to do your research. So many people do it thinking they're going to stay small and sweet, and then...
As you saw on the camera, there's no small, tiny itty-bitties.
No.
And Willie was supposed to be a teacup pig, never more than 30 pounds. He's 100 pounds.
Right. So know that that's going to happen, and be responsible. And you know what? I have to say, the whole story has made me think about pigs in a different way. Mandy, thank you so much.
Thank you so
for
much
all the help
having
you've given
us.
them. And if you want to learn more about Mandy's story, you can read the book. Highly recommended to you, Vets and Pets. All the best to you.
Thank you.
Up next, from stargazing to s'mores, all the fun ways to get your family outside, maybe to the barn.